So, hello there guys. Today we're gonna be ranking maps, Rainbow Six Siege maps. I do play this game a lot. I have so many hours, I play with my friend pretty much daily. But we do have a lot of love and hate relationship when it comes to the maps. Specifically for this video, I will be talking about ranked in specific maps, not the casual maps. So I'll be focusing on that, and it's pretty much my opinion, and I'll pretty much go into why I like them, why I dislike them, and yeah, that's about it. Just tier list, why not? So yeah, let's start. First and foremost, let's start with Villa. I think this map is quite balanced. It's not the perfect map, it's not the best map. It is the map that I would prefer over other maps, and in terms of balance, like I said, it is quite balanced in my opinion. I don't mind playing on this map, so for me it's kind of a bit like a mid-tier. I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad, but it's also not the best. But I'll say in a good, I'll put in a good, because I've never ever had a really bad situation on this map where I thought it was unbalanced. It has its way of plays, as in every single map does, but I think it's good. I'll say it's good. On the contrary, you know what's not fucking good? Skyscraper. Holy fucking shit, I fucking hate this map. Garbage. Absolute garbage. This map doesn't play well. It's very fucking unbalanced, where if you're a defender, you'll have amazing time. If you're an attacker, good fucking luck. You trying to enter the building from the bottom side, guess what? 2 of the staircases are going to be fucking washed over, so there's no point of you even using downstairs to go upstairs. And then if you go from upstairs, there's going to be somewhat, it's just like a roam in heaven, and it's very unbalanced. I absolutely hate playing on this map. It's very unbalanced. It's not fun. It's a shit map. This is like one of the worst ranked maps. I personally believe it is. It's garbage. You know what? If there was a section, I can make another section where it's so bad. I don't know even why this map is in the rank pool, but some people love it, I guess. But for me, I absolutely fucking hate it. Disgusting. So this belongs to garbage, definitely. On the more positive side, Oregon. Now, this map is loved by everybody. It is what is the most popular Rainbow Six Siege map that currently is on a rank pool map. Pretty much loved by everybody. It's very balanced for attackers and defenders, and it's fun map. It is absolutely fun map. So this one obviously goes for S tier, and if anybody else says this map goes even below anything else, then your opinion doesn't fucking matter. I don't know what else to say, but apart from it being very balanced map, you also have to understand it's a very fun map to play in. It's one of those maps that is fun, balanced, and whenever it comes on, I get excited. On our next map, Emerald Plains. This map goes to S tier. No fucking way. It's garbage. Absolutely fucking garbage. Again, balancing wise, this map is very heavily defender, favored. When it comes to attacking, it's a fucking nightmare. It's absolutely fucking nightmare. And this map was supposed to be a remaster of a University Barlet, but they've decided to make it its own thing. That map sucks, and this one absolutely sucks. Every single time this map comes on, it pretty much gets, banned. We do not want this map at all. And whoever absolutely loves this map and puts it on an S tier or more than great, I'm sorry, but there is something wrong with you. This is not a good map. It's not balanced, and if it even is balanced in your own opinion, it's not a fun map. It's absolutely fucking rubbish. That's all I'm gonna say. Moving on. Border. Alright, everybody has their love and hate relationship. I do see a lot of people hating Border on the internet. it's pretty much like a split 50-50. Some people absolutely hate it, some people absolutely love it. For me, I absolutely love this map. This map is not only fun to play for me personally, but for my friend, but it's nostalgic in terms of where I used to have, like, you know, group 3 versus 3s in this map with the group, and it was actually fun. And I pretty much know this map a lot. So in terms of knowledge, I do have a big knowledge on this map, and I absolutely enjoy playing this map. Is it S tier and is it balance? This is debatable. That's the thing. That's the reason some people find it doesn't love it. But for me, it doesn't belong in, even though I love it a lot, it doesn't belong in S tier. I'm just gonna put this on great, because it's personal opinion. You might hate this map, but for me, I absolutely love this map. I don't know, man. Every time this map comes on, I absolutely love everything about it. So I don't know what else to say about it. I can't praise this map enough. Let's move on. Bank. Now, Bank is actually a fun map. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not gonna say it's really like S tier. It's definitely not S tier, but it's a great map. So I'm just gonna put it great. And the reason why I find it quite balanced in terms of defenders and attackers. When I'm attacking, I can actually win a match. When I'm defending, I could win a match, but I can also lose. So it's like 50-50. So this map is quite balanced and also fun to play. So I'll put it on great. That's a good choice, I think. Clubhouse. Now, Clubhouse, I do have a bit of a hate and love relationship. At one point, I do love this map. In terms of balance, it's a bit questionable, especially when people pick the garage. And not the garage, but what is it? That CCTV room in the garage. It's pretty much sometimes very hard to push in through there. It's very heavily defended, like defender favorite, if that makes sense. So you have a really hard time attacking on this map. But it's not bad. I wouldn't put it bad, but the thing is, I want to put it on great, but because of some certain areas in this map, it's very, very, very defender, you know, defender favoritism, I'll say, but I'm just gonna put it good. It's not a bad map. It's just, I don't know, there are certain places, like I said, I'm repeating myself, but it's just certain places, it's very, very, very heavily defender, you know, favorited. And overall, it is still a fun map, but I wouldn't put it on amazing, great, S tier. For me, it's pretty much in the middle between good and great. So, but I'm gonna put it in good because of the reasons I've mentioned. Next up, Consulate. Now, Consulate is very tricky because with the R6 community, and for me personally, before, it was amazing. I absolutely loved this map before. It was actually fun to play, and I personally didn't see anything wrong with it. Obviously, the R6 team managed to, you know, remaster the map, and since then, the community hates it. I see a lot of people trying to ban it as well. For me personally, it's not a garbage map. It's also not a good map. It's pretty much, I'll say somewhere around mid. In terms of balance, I'm having okay time attacking, but also defending. I can't really comment on it, but I prefer the, you know, Consulate before the remaster, I say. Before they changed a lot of the stuff. But still, it's okay, I guess. It's mid. It's not bad, but it's just mid. Like, if you get it, it's just, yeah, okay, whatever. But moving on. Haven Labs. Nighthaven Labs? I don't even know the name. But this map, I think I first hated this map, and I still kind of do. It's not because just a new map, it's just every single map that they kind of bringing out right now, it's very complex and a lot of rooms, and it just becomes very Roma's heaven, if that makes sense. But I wouldn't put Nighthaven Labs good. It's just, it's mid. I'll say it's mid. It's balance-wise, as in the first position they always pick. It's kind of, I'll say it's balance. I wouldn't say it's not unbalanced like some other maps, but I'll say it's mid. It's just not bad, but it's also not the greatest. It's this type of map that if I have a choice, I would actually ban it. I wouldn't want to play on it, but if I do have to choose it, if I'm forced between Skyscraper, you know, the University Barlet, which is the remastered one, Emerald Plains, or Nighthaven Labs, I'll choose Nighthaven Labs to play on anytime, any second, over those garbage, you know, these two. I wouldn't want to play in these, so yeah, I'll say it's mid. Moving on, Outback. Personally, I don't like this map. And the reason I don't like this map, it's because of the balancing issues. I personally believe it's very heavily defender favorited. When you're attacking, you're most of the time, you know, you have to watch out for the roamers a lot, because this map is very roamer friendly map. But also it's very difficult to be an attacker on this map. I feel like every time I'm attacking, I have to try extra harder, and a lot of the times the fail rate is much more higher when you're an attacker compared to being a defender. But in terms of the map, I personally do not like it. It's basically have the same problems with the Skyscraper, because both of them, basically two floors, whichever floor you go to, you will expect to be watched over from the two staircases that you go up from, either from the garage or even from the shark area. It's not a garbage map. I'm not gonna put it in a garbage. It doesn't belong in a garbage, but I think it's mid. It's not the greatest, but like I said, like Nighthaven Labs, if I had a choice to either pick this or this two here in the garbage, I'll pick this map, the Outback. But it's still not my favorite map, so I tend to want to ban it if I could, if there is the right choices. But other than that, it's mid tier. I'll say it's mid. Moving on, Cafe Dostoyevsky, and I think this is a good map. I'm just gonna say this is a good map. It's very, in terms of balancing, it's debatable. I still think it's very defender, you know, favorited, but it is quite a fun map to play in. I'm not gonna lie, it is balanced, I say, but some people might disagree. But it is a good map. It's not the greatest, but it is a good map. So I'll just put it that one on good. Theme park. Okay, this can go through few options. It can go to garbage, but it can also go to mid. I wouldn't put this on good. Maybe I'll put on good, because this map is very difficult for me, because sometimes I play, I'm having a good time on this map. Sometimes I'm playing, it's just like eh. And then sometimes I'm playing, it's fucking garbage. So it really depends on the people you play with, I personally believe. And I don't know, man. I'm just gonna put this on mid. It's not the type of map that I would love to play in, but if the choices are, you know, desperately needed, I'll play on it. And if this map comes on, I'm not gonna cry over, but I'm not also gonna be happy, if that makes sense. So I think it's just mid. It's just like whatever. If this map comes, it will come. So it's good, but like I said, I think it's very defender, you know, favorited. So when you're attacking, it's much more difficult to win this in this map. But like I said, it's very debatable. Like sometimes I'm having a good time on this map, sometimes I'm having shit time, sometimes I'm having okay time. So I'll put that one on mid. So I think that's where I deserve to put it. So that's good. Lair. Lair is a map that's been added recently, and again, I find it very similar to Nighthaven Labs. Labs and Lair are very similar in terms of the looks aspect. The problem with these new maps are they might be a little bit more balanced, but they are not fun to play in, if that makes sense. Like when you have a map like, you know, Oregon compared to this map, it's very clusterfuck. There's a lot of rooms, and it just comes to the point where it's just not fun to play. It's absolutely fucking chore. But I wouldn't put it on a garb. For me, personally, it's in a border between garbage and mid. But I'm so... Okay, let's put it here for a second. In terms of balancing, I pretty much have a good time on attacking and defending on this map. In terms of, it's just the fun part. Personally, I want to go for garbage, but I think that would be disrespectful for this map, I guess. It's just, for me, it's just in between here. Like, the thing doesn't let me, there's but I'm just going to put it on mid, but it's pretty much on the garbage and mid tier, if that makes sense. So I'll put it between there. And personally, that's what it is. It's not a fun map, unfortunately. And a lot of these new maps that they're kind of bringing out is kind of a bit missing that fun element, like that flair. It's not a bad map, but it's just not fun to play in, and it's just shit. So yeah, I'll put that one in between garbage and mid, but this one stays there. Moving on. Coastline. Coastline is very debatable. It is very debatable. It's not... Look, a lot of people love this map. Like, some people will put this on S tier and great. But for me personally, it's just a map that is, like, what I think is, it's just not perfectly balanced in terms of attackers versus defenders. It's very defender oriented map compared to attacking, but it's, I wouldn't say it's mid. I wouldn't put this, I'll say this is a good, this is definitely a good choice here. I'll say it's good because it is a fun map, but it really depends on your team, and it kind of depends on match to match. Sometimes I do have good maps, like good matches on this map, but then there are sometimes I'm having bad ones. It really depends on the type of people you're playing with. If you're playing with sweats, yeah, good luck. It's just... Okay, look. Great and good. I think it's between here, in the middle. So, it's basically in a border between good and great. So, it's a map that I would love to play on a rank time to time. If it comes on, I wouldn't be sad. I'll just be like, oh, okay, this is a good map. It's better than, you know, all these... the ones in the below, but I'll say it's between great and good, so it's somewhere around here in the middle. But obviously, because I can't put it, I'm just gonna go for the good part here. Moving on, Canal. I'd say this is a great map. Look, some people do not like this map, and I can understand why. Personally, for me, it's a fun map, and I personally find it balanced. There are times where I can win and lose on attackers. There are times where I can win or lose on defending. It is quite balanced map, so I'll say I'll put it on a great. Every time this map comes on, I actually like it. I'm like, okay, this is a good map. Let's go. And if you ask me, maybe I'll put it in between good and great here in the middle, but I'm definitely going to go for the great for this one. So that's my opinion on Canal. And lastly, Chalet. Now this map is, I think it's great. I think it's good or great in the middle. I quite find it a very balanced map in terms of attacking and defending. Especially, you know, there are times where I win with attacking, there are times where I lose while attacking. And when I look at this kind of maps, I kind of reflect on my gameplays, and it's, when this map comes out, I don't have a bad time. I actually like it. So I'll say, I wouldn't put it on great, no. I'll put it on good. I think it's good is a good position for this, but yeah, this is my opinion on all the ranked maps where they belong. So I say Oregon is S tier. I love this map. It's fun. Border, for me, I know a lot of people would not agree with this, but for me, Border is great. Bank is great too. I have fun playing on this map. Canal, I have a really fun map, you know. I love this map as well. I have a good time. I can say sometimes maybe it can below to great and good, but I'm gonna keep it on great. Villa, you see with Villa, I'm a bit stuck on Villa because I did say all of those kind of stuff, but personally, it is a good map, but I can sometimes go in the middle where it's good and mid at the same time. Sometimes it's not a good map, but I'll say it's a good map. I'll say it's a good map, but it can drop to mid time to time, depends on my mood, but I do have a good time when it comes on. And mid tier, Consulate, I think a lot of people will agree with this. It's mid. Before the remaster, it would have been good, but it definitely dropped to mid after that remaster. I don't know, it just doesn't feel good playing in it. Labs, yeah, I'll say mid and garbage, but I'll say mid is decent for it. Overall, Outback, mid as well for the reasons, but like I said, there are two maps I absolutely hate, and it's Skyscraper and this map. I personally do not want to play with these two maps, and it's kind of a bit shocking because the ban rate for these maps are absolutely so fucking high, yet Ubisoft still keeps it in the rank pool. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But then, like I said, it's opinion. Some people love it, some people hate it, and I'm the one on the hating on this two maps category. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, because this is going to be exciting. So yeah, do like, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Maybe give me your opinion. Which map would you put on which tier? And yeah, let's have a discussion. Why not? Thank you for watching. Cheers.